Now, I would take that record that Porto have in the home legs of matches against Arsenal and stick it on the dressing room wall. Their confidence is high coming in from their recent league form. Yes, they're 7 points off the top of the table, but they've won their last two matches. A 5-0 victory over Benfica 2 matches ago. Who is the player they have to stop? Remarkably, Arteta talking about it all being a Pepe. 41 years old. He said, I couldn't do it at his age, but absolutely our team have to target him. And maybe Brentford was the perfect rehearsal for patience that Arteta's also said is going to be vital against Porto. A 4-5-1 to overturn that 1-goal deficit scored in the dying minutes of stoppage time. And they've made just one change to their starting 11 from their match against Brentford. Right, comes straight back in for Ramsdale. Martinelli not ready for this one. Jesus is on nation out of possession in the first leg. That's incredibly hard to break down, and they slow down the game deliberately. I talked about Brentford and in 5 matches. Tomiyasu is on the bench though, that's a boost, and Bukayo Saka, the star boy, also in this competition in all 3 of his Champions League starts. He's scored a goal and created an assist. The only buzz he was sent off. But as I was in the tunnel, the Brentford players, one of them shouting at Arteta that his side would cheat. Or someone, I don't know if it's Backroom Star or in fact the Arsenal players. In 4 successive Champions League matches wins Benzema in the 2011-2012 season. Can he do it again? The pressure is, of course, on Arsenal. Porto haven't made any changes from their win at the weekend, but they have got Taremi on the bench, which is a big boost. Their prolific goal scorer, who's really been struggling for regular starts in Europe. Can he shine here tonight? But Arsenal also have a fantastic record in the second legs of Champions League knockout stage matches against Porto. Take you back 14 years ago when they last met at this stage. They actually lost the first leg 2-1, but it was a brilliant solo effort from Samir Nasri, and Nicholas Bentner scored a hat-trick. Responded, well, you were slowing down the game. It was stop-start all the way through, so the perfect rehearsal then for them to test their patience. Erdegaard has made it clear that his team didn't impose themselves enough on Porto from the start, and they have to come out firing from the blocks, as we've seen in all their home Champions League matches, and in fact all their home Premier League matches of late. That remarkable winning run and goal scoring exploits. But it's going to be a massive test, and Arteta says his players have to show courage.
Oh yeah.
Really good start.
Just calm right down. There you go. Push him back. Nice. Well done. And again,
Two. In fact, in the last previous 3 times that Porto have met Arsenal in the Champions League knockout stages, Arsenal have lost the first leg and then gone on to win the second leg with a clean sheet, an aggregate at home of 11 goals to nil. But they will be frustrated by this Porto team. Find out how. They might have had a bit of a rehearsal about that with Brentford at the weekend.
There's been a graphic change since the midwinter break. Graphic, Richard. They lost 3 games in a row going into the midwinter break. We all sat here and we thought, it's another one where Arsenal are going to fall away. Whatever they did in Dubai, when they went away to Dubai for 10 days or whatever it was, they've come back, and apart from in Portugal, apart from at Porto, they've been absolutely terrific. They've been the best team in the country, I think, in England. Best team in England. Arsenal, I do. I think they've been better than Liverpool. I think they've been better than Man City. Jason, I think the stats show that.
Yeah, I know.
8 wins out of 8 since they come back, apart from Porto game. It's phenomenal what they've done. Now, if they can keep that going, then they're going to give those 2 a run for their money. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But I think when we talk about, so I often think myself, when we talk about different, Jason, when we talk about European games, yes, Porto are doing well in their league. Yes, they are, and they've got good European pedigree. But really, if Arsenal play well, they're a level or 2 above Porto. The players are a level or 2 above Porto. So if they're at their very best, I think they'll win this game comfortably enough, right? But if they're not, as we saw in Portugal, if they're not, this is a decent team. Yeah. But I think if they're at their best, they should go through. I don't know from East Stella. I don't know where he plays. I don't know what his position is. If you ask me what is he, I would have to say, well, he's probably a forward. But what kind of forward? Does he play from wide? Does he play as a 9? Does he play as a 10? I mean, I don't know
what he is.
What he is. Yeah. He plays everywhere.
Is that his strength? That if you don't, chances are the opposition don't either.
So I really think that when he signed for Arsenal, he signed to be a striker.
Where Chelsea played him.
Through the middle.
When he was at Chelsea, where Chelsea was playing him. So he had to adapt and adjust his ability. Probably Arteta has been very smart.
So you think he was a 9, a proper 9?
Why did Germany play him left side then?
He was a 9, yeah. He was a 9. So
did Germany play him left side?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And then we've seen him right side of a midfield at Arsenal. We've seen him centre forward. We've seen him right side, left side of a front 3.
So should we look at that then as a positive and say he is so good he can do anything, or he's actually really not very good and can't find a position?
Let me ask you this then. Do you think, if everyone's fit and available and at the 100%, does he get in Arsenal's strongest side right now? I don't think he does. Right now, I don't think he does. Because I think he would pick Jorginho and he'd pick Rice and Odegaard, and then he's got Martinelli, Jesus.
He plays Jesus.
And then Saka.
Yeah.
I think that's his...
That's his team.
That would be strongest side if they're all fit and working